don't the Muslims also believe Jesus to be maybe not the savior, but a savior in general? Does that make them kind of an offshoot of Christianity, which they technically are?
Well, not the least of the vices of the Quran is that it's largely a plagiarism from Jewish and Christian predecessors. And what it says about Jesus is that he may have been a prophet. By the way, the Quran says that he was born of a virgin, which is only said in one book, I think, of the New Testament. But that he was not crucified. The Jews conspired to have someone else crucified in his place. So the question of resurrection doesn't come up. But if you look in the Christian Bible, you hit with just as many difficulties and contradictions as that. As I say, only one mention of the virgin birth, only one gospel that says that the Jews asked for the crucifixion to be inflicted on them to the ultimate generation as a crime. Two different accounts of the genealogy of Jesus. Only one mention of the flight into Egypt, not mentioned in the other gospels. Only one mention of the earthquake that accompanied the crucifixion, which is contained in no other story or record kept in the greater Jerusalem area. Only one that says that the graves all opened in Jerusalem at the time of the crucifixion, and everybody was resurrected, and all the graves were emptied, and people climbed out of them and greeted their old friends in the street. Another thing that you'd think would have attracted the attention of chroniclers if it had occurred, as well as seeming to make resurrection a rather trivial and commonplace and everyday occurrence. Anyone who believes that this stuff isn't man-made has a great deal of explaining to do.